Warning, this podcast contains Diggle's brother.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Arrow Season 4, Episode 7, Brotherhood. I am your host, Clio, and with me I have Dom.
Hello!
What's up?
The one-woman podcast is officially dead. Like, it's officially
Yeah.
dead. It's gone. It's buried.
Yeah.
It's not like Diggle's brother who comes back, you know. It's,
Like I said,
it's dead.
I might get desperate and throw it in the Lazarus pit.
Okay, yeah.
Depends how desperate I am.
If I have to go on vacation, you know, and then the one-woman podcast will come back, but just for a week. But yeah.
Yes. I really like this episode, and Diggle's always been my fave. And,
For obvious reasons.
Like I said, he's
The realest motherfucker.
He's the realest bitch on the show.
Yeah.
And he even addresses it when he's talking to Lila about metas and
Yeah,
Lazarus Pit.
The Lazarus Pit and Flash, you know, I had hope.
Mm-hmm.
I dreamt of it. He still wasn't prepared.
No.
He had all these daydreams, these wishes, these thoughts of how it would go down, yet he was not prepared at all.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely saw that Diggle's personality at the beginning of this season, where it's like, you did this thing and I'm mad at you. He's very 50-50. No, he's not 50-50. He's very one or the other.
Yeah.
Very strong opinioned.
It's either your
He's like,
your
no,
best
my
friend.
brother did these bad things, and I can't keep thinking of him as my brother. And it's like, and Ollie's like, everything's gray, man. You can't.
Yeah, Diggle's like either your best friend or your worst enemy. There's absolutely no in between.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're completely right.
And Ollie got to see that firsthand.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a couple episodes
And I
ago.
think that's also part of why he's advocating for Andy, because he's been on the wrong side of Diggle, and he knows it might not always be deserved.
Right.
But yeah, we see Andy, hear him talk at the end,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Yes, it's all true. I did all these terrible things." That seemed to be the end of it.
He kind of like flaunted it too. It wasn't just like, yeah, I did all these. He's like, yep, I did them. Whatever.
It
Just fucking
sounded
threw
like,
it.
and I actually don't know which one of them is older.
Yeah, I
I
think.
can't remember.
I want to say Diggle, but
I think so too.
because just the way he's so protective over his brother, it's almost like an inert kind of younger sibling kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just the vibe I get.
But what are you, Cisco now?
Yes.
But when the way that Andy said it,
I just had a vibe of you coming out of the Lazarus pit.
when Andy said, "I did all these things," that to me seemed like, I'm gonna just say it to protect you,
Mm-hmm.
Diggle. You know?
Yeah.
Well, they're both Diggle. They are the brothers Diggle.
The brothers Diggle.
Brothers Diggle.
It's like,
no, but
it's
Andy,
like the Super Mario Brothers, right?
says, huh?
It's like the Super Mario Brothers. Super Diggle Brothers. Mario and Luigi Mario. That's their names.
Mario and Luigi Mario.
If they're the Mario Brothers, right? Wouldn't that make their last names Mario?
I guess.
Yeah, so Mario, Luigi Mario, John Diggle and what's
Andy.
Andy Diggle? The Diggle Brothers.
Diggle Brothers.
Yeah. It's the Super Diggle Brothers.
I thought of it more like Sleepy Hollow, the Sisters Mills.
Yeah.
It's like the brothers Diggle.
Yeah. I could see that.
So yeah, I think there's a lot more to what Andy did than he's saying. And I also think he's on the pill.
He's pregnant?
No, on the pill means you're not supposed to get pregnant.
Oh.
Anyway, no, the yellow pill that the Hive members take.
Yeah, the
So
mind
I
control.
think it's a little bit that he's still on the drug.
I wonder how long that takes to get out of his system. If it gets out of his system, it could be some form of just mind control that Damien's got over everyone. I mean, we
Yeah,
saw it
or
in
that might
action.
be part of the breakdown of genetic markers, because there was a lot of Felicity and Ray were throwing around a lot of like science stuff where I'm like, I don't understand.
I'll just pretend I do.
I'm just gonna pretend because it's interesting. There, usually when those scenes happen, there's someone like Diggle or Ollie standing in the background like English, please. But this time it was just Ray and Felicity. It was like, okay, gene therapy, I guess. Just gonna roll with that.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand the basic principles of gene therapy. That doesn't mean I know how they work.
No, and I think there's also a supernatural element to this particular gene therapy.
There very well may be. All I know is the dinner table did not have to be cleared off. That's all I got out of that conversation
Because
because
no one's gonna be eating.
yes. So that's all I understood out of that
Yeah.
that entire conversation. Like logically, that's all I got out of that. They're gonna do stuff and don't bother eating.
Um, but it was a little bit like sad seeing Ray all like hunched over with his science, like cooped up, like let me just do my science. Um, but he seemed at the end to have like a plan. He's like, I'm gonna go find myself.
Yeah,
He's gonna go on a vision quest.
pretty much. But no, it really kind of fit. Like he's like, yeah, I'm gonna, if you guys need me to be a hero every now and then, I can fill that role, which is really setting up for Legends of Tomorrow because if he comes back now and he's, all of a sudden he's here and then he's gonna leave again to go time traveling, like
Yeah.
that's gonna leave, a weird taste in the people's mouth of the company. Like, where the hell he just got back? Where is he going? So I just
Yeah.
foresee him staying low until after Legends of Tomorrow is over. Probably, when Arrow returns, depending on how involved he is on that, because we do know that the show's gonna overlap. Right, it's gonna. I think Legends of Tomorrow is either a 16 or a 22 episode show, which is going to make it. If it starts in January, when Arrow comes back, typically they've been coming back in January, the end of January, from their winter break. They don't have like a very long break like some other shows that like are gone until March.
Yeah.
So this one will keep running, which means for a 16 to 22 episode series, it's definitely going to interact. Like they're going to overlap. So we're going to have Flash on Tuesdays, Arrow Wednesdays, and Legends of Tomorrow on Thursdays. 3 shows in a row. Like it's going to be crazy insane how they're going to get all these stories to like coexist and fuse and be able to run Arrow and have that as a show. With some of the characters over there, because we're gonna lose Sarah, we're gonna lose Ray, Ollie's gonna be there for a little bit, but he's not gonna be a main part of the show. Same with Barry. So when their shows come back respectively, they'll be done hopefully with whatever adventure, and they're not just like zipping back and forth between shows, because that'll be a little weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we can look at it like Arrow and Flash's relationship. Where they've got like 2 crossovers a season.
Yeah.
So maybe it's going to be different, obviously, because they're going to get both Flash and Arrow in the beginning of the season.
Yep.
So like,
it just seems like more of the character. I mean, I guess it's a pretty even split when you really think about it, but it's more of the newer characters from Flash are going over, and some of the more staple characters. Ray is new, but Sarah is half new.
Yes. Sarah's old. She's season 2.
She's half new. She just came back. So,
Sarah's season 2.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I guess they'll operate without it. I mean, they still have Diggle, Ollie, Felicity, Speedy.
Thea, yeah.
They'll be there.
Laurel. And I mean, Thea and Laurel held down the fort while Ollie was gone.
Yeah. So, I mean,
they're capable.
I'm not going to say we're not going to miss having Sarah and Ray around, but it's not going to be as noticeable as half the cast missing. So, I'm cool with it. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
I just want to talk about that forever. And it hasn't even
I just
started
wanna
yet.
listen, crossovers get me so much. Like I can't wait for the crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
I mean, the crossover is coming up next week, so like,
Also, Hawk Girl's gonna spread her wings.
yeah.
Yes.
I've been waiting for her to spread.
So Thea, mentioned Thea. There was a surprising amount of Thea in this episode.
There was.
I really liked it.
I love
I had
Ollie's little slip and called her Speedy.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, it's a nickname.
He's just like, what? Alex is just like, what are you talking about?
Is she on something?
She used to. It's a long story.
She's on Ritalin, right?
She's been on a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, what was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to talk about the choreography in this episode because it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, her fight scenes especially.
With Andy up the elevator and like one cut. It's beautiful.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah. Hair in my nose. Hold on. Okay. So she goes on the date with Alex. And like here's the thing. I wanna trust Alex. I do. But he's got like that soulless pretty boy face, you know what I'm talking about? Where like there's no emotion on his face ever, no matter what he's saying. And given Thea's track record with dating guys who aren't Roy.
Who aren't Roy. That narrows it down.
Well, yeah, because she dated the weird DJ dude that ended up being, assassin or whatever. So she doesn't have a good track record with guys who aren't Roy. So
right, so let's get Roy back.
But I don't know. I don't know why.
What if he just unzipped his skin?
He just has such a motionless face.
What if he just unzipped his skin and it was Roy?
I know.
That's why his face is so emotionless, because it's a suit.
It's a zipper.
Yeah.
God, that's awful. But yeah, a man who clearly didn't understand the concept of consent came and tried to hit on Thea, and she just beat the fucking shit out of him.
You seem like a woman where no means yes.
I'm just like, oh god. And I'm like, no, yeah, you should probably just let her beat him to death.
I mean, if he was there for the whole thing and saw what happened,
yeah,
he probably would have.
He still tried to get her to stop.
Probably. I mean, he is a good boy.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
We don't know any. We really, honestly, don't know anything.
That's the impression we're given, though.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have that impression. I think he's working with Dark. I think everybody's working with Dark.
Shady.
I think everyone is working with Dark. So.
I mean, that's kind of how it's been ever so far. Everyone's been working with Dark.
I mean, Ollie's working with Dark.
Because I mean, we have to look at how he came up and approached Ollie.
Yeah.
If having no prior knowledge of before I talk about that, when Dark came up, shook Ollie's hand. Gotta give Ollie props. He did not flinch, not one bit.
No, he wasn't. Just stone faced. Yep. Hi, I'm Oliver Queen.
But yeah,
I even questioned.
Ollie, if he had no prior knowledge of Dark, none at all. That sounds like a nice,
Yeah. No, it does, but like
a good guy.
Now that you mention that, though, that Ollie didn't even flinch, like I when I watched that scene, I had to second guess myself. Does Ollie know who Damien Dark is? Like, that's how good that scene was, because I had to question it. Yeah.
When Ollie didn't flinch, I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, why would he use his real name like that? Does he think he's above everybody? That he can really do whatever he wants?
He doesn't need an alias. Well, technically, I don't think Damien Dark's his real name.
Okay.
It's the name he had in the Brotherhood, and the Assassins. What are they called?
League of Assassins?
League of Assassins. It's not the Brotherhood, Jesus.
This is not,
This is not
Assassin's Creed. No.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
It should be Assassin's Creed. All they would have to do is port Assassin's Creed just change the skins a little bit, and you have a Green Arrow game.
Yeah.
Just put it in modern day. Use the same engine. It's Green Arrow.
Got scenes you play scenes in Assassin's Creed in the modern times.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's your Green Arrow game. Get on it.
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Work it.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Dark. Oh yeah.
How do you spell dark? It's weird, isn't it?
It's got an H in it.
Yeah. I saw it spelt out today for the first time ever.
D-A-H-R-K?
I think it's like D-A-H-R-C or something. I don't even think it's a K.
I don't think there's a C. I thought it was a K.
I could be wrong. It just looked so weird when I saw it like written out today.
Oh no, the K's at the end. D-A-R-H-K.
Okay, that's what it is.
Dark.
Dark.
Anyway. Yeah. He's smooth. After that scene, I understand how Quentin fell for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Quentin, he sort of loses trust. Yeah, Dark loses trust in him. So, that inside man option is not looking too good.
No, that's why Ollie wants to do it. And Felicity's like, that's probably the worst idea you've ever had. Let me list off all the terrible ideas you've ever had.
I love the list.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm surprised running for mayor wasn't on that list.
I don't know. I think running for mayor is actually really clever of Ollie, and I like his whole campaign where it's just like,
that too.
We're gonna fix the bay because it's in the center of the city, and it's in everybody's face. Yeah, the docks, and we're not gonna fight this city in the shadows. We're gonna fight it in the daylight. And I'm just like, when do you sleep?
He does.
Because like Batman sleeps during the day. Bruce Wayne, he wakes up and it's like afternoon. It's like 12 noon, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon before Bruce does anything. Bruce does not do breakfast.
Sleeps.
Yeah, Bruce does not do breakfast. So I'm like, when does Ollie have time to do it? Because Ollie doesn't sleep. Have you ever seen Ollie wake up other than when he was on Getaway with Felicity? Have you ever seen him go to bed or wake up or lay down? Like, other than when he's unconscious?
I'm sure we have. There's just I don't have any.
Maybe in season 1 before he was actually the Arrow, but I don't recall a single time.
Well, even in season 1, he had just come back from the island, so that was still like
traumatized. He had PTSD and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's ever gonna sleep again.
I feel for him. Maybe I'm the Green Arrow.
Maybe.
I don't sleep.
You don't sleep at all. I was gonna say something. I don't know what we're talking about. Probably something about Dark. It doesn't matter.
We were talking about a list of bad ideas.
Oh yeah.
We got off on our tangent.
This is bad idea this season. Although, to be fair, there have only been really 2 bad ideas.
Yeah, and
I still think running for mayor was a bad idea. Like, yes, it's clever, but...
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but even Felicity and Ollie don't seem to be in such a bad place as they left off last week. Yeah. They seem like they're together in a better place, so I don't know what's going to end up happening with them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know which one I want. I don't know if I want them to break up or if I want them to stay together. Like, I honestly don't have any feeling toward it. Like, none.
Yeah, me neither. I think it's in a place where I'm like, okay, natural, whatever, let's let it flow. It's fine how it is.
And I think that's really good, though, from a story, is if we're just accepting of it and we're neither excited or bothered by it, then I think that means it's in a good place.
Yeah.
Which
now,
I know,
things happen.
Even last week we were just like, we don't think this is a good idea at all. But now we're just like, it's fine. It's whatever.
What?
Their relationship.
Oh, well.
Because they were in a fight last week, so we were just like, we don't like it. So, but this week it seemed okay.
The thing is, the problem that Felicity highlighted, losing herself, her self-identity, I don't think the mothers, finding yourself in each other is a good, like, long-term relationship ideal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that can sustain itself.
Right.
So in the future, I don't think it's going to be fine. But right now, they are fine. I just don't know how solid that's going to be in the future.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the flashbacks a little bit.
Okay.
And,
Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And the dude, gosh, what's his name? Ritter? Right? Something with an R. Who's leading the crazy people? Ritter.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. It was killing me. So I was trying to figure out who he was from the comics. I didn't know. I looked it up. I don't know the character. He is Baron Blitzkrieg.
Okay.
Who looks like an asshole.
That seems about right.
He looks like an asshole. But I don't know much about that character. But it seems like he's going to be involved in Legends of Tomorrow.
Ooh.
Or at least connected to Vandal Savage.
That's interesting. And I'm curious if we're, because I know we were talking last week about whether or not we were gonna get some of the Oliver Queen flashbacks in Legends of Tomorrow, and we may, if that's the case, with Vandal Savage, we may get a couple.
Yeah. Well, my theory about how that's gonna work is that they're gonna wrap up this bit of the flashbacks by the mid-season finale, so that by the time
that leaves us with what, 2 more weeks though?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've wrapped up the flashbacks in a lot less time than that.
I don't disagree with you. It just, I don't know. I'm so lost at where the flashback is going. That's my, I don't see, not to say it's not around the corner, but I just don't see the end because I don't know what it's leading to. And I think that's the big problem that we're both having with the flashbacks this season. Because it's very different than their typical formula. And like I think I said last week, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think once we see the whole completed picture, we'll have a better understanding and we could judge whether or not we think it was bad or whatever. But yeah, it just feels disconnected from the actual episode. Like I don't know what the hell, why it was even related to this episode at all. Like I couldn't name one connection between the two. Exactly.
Yep. I don't have anything. I know where it's going though.
Yeah?
Magic.
Well, okay. So David Copperfield's going to show up on the island.
Yes.
And he's going to cop a feel.
Yeah. Although I do have one thing to say about the flashback is Ollie killing her brother and him not saying specifically, it was my hands that killed him.
Yeah.
It's going to come back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, well, not only that, but when the I'm going to call it the stick of truth, for lack of a better term.
That must be what it is.
Because that's more of the South Park game that just came out, South Park and the Stick of Truth. Because I just got it. It was on sale, so I want to play it. I haven't gotten a chance to, but I like that's the Stick of Truth. He's just waving it, but he's smart about it because he was very vague. He didn't go into like a whole detailed paragraph explanation. He was just like, I killed him because I was attacked. That's it. That's all he needed to say. Yeah, he attacked me.
All he needed to say.
And, that's fine. The other guy, what? No, I didn't do it. Just like, you're lying.
Like, he doesn't believe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't quite know what, like, how the guy was able to determine, because the stick didn't appear to do anything. It didn't glow, or it wasn't smoking. I went back and rewound it 3 times. The sticks didn't even move. So it's
they didn't.
There was nothing. They didn't. But then Ollie steals that map or parchment or whatever papers on the table. So I think that ended up being the map, right? That he shows.
That map is the map that he shows the lady.
Yeah.
Is the map that Constantine gave him.
Oh, okay, so what the hell did he take off the table then?
I don't know, because he was talking to her about we have to go steal a cartographer's, whatever detailed map. And I'm like, what did you take off the table then? They never showed us what he took off that table.
Yeah, well, I don't...
Unless he's lying to her that he doesn't have a map yet.
He didn't specifically say that they have to go steal a cartographer's map.
Oh.
They said he needed one, and she said, well, what are we going to do? He goes, I have an idea. So,
okay.
I don't necessarily... what I was thinking is he's going to be like, well, while I'm gone, I want you to go sneak around the island and draw, like, a map. And I was just like, she's not going to be able to do that. So I'm glad that he didn't try to, like, pigeonhole her into that role. Because I was like, that would be the worst. That would be like asking me to draw a map. And you've never seen my drawing skills. Like, I have trouble drawing stick figures. So you don't want me drawing a map.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, the other that's gonna come back to bite Ollie when she finds out that Ollie was the one that physically killed her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he's trying to convince her to trust him, and she kind of does at this point, but she's not going to when she finds out.
Probably not.
And I think that's gonna cause a rift in his plan, and it's gonna kind of blow his cover.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I definitely agree. See, did I miss anything in this episode? I feel like I did. Diggle, Thea, Dark, Ray.
No, I think we got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, next week, Legends of Yesterday. Ollie. What? It's just excitement.
I am so excited. It sounds like it's I don't know. Is this the crossover? But like
the crossover.
how much
the
involved?
Flash episode is Tuesday. It's Legends of Tomorrow, and is that Legends of Today and Legends of Yesterday?
Yes.
So Flash's title is Legends of Today, and Arrow's title is Legends of Yesterday.
Right. I'm just so excited. Like, is Rip Hunter, is he gonna come into this episode? Like, is this gonna be our first meeting of him?
It didn't seem like it.
No.
So Ollie and Barry take Kendra Saunders and Carter Hall, aka Hawk Girl and Hawkman, to a remote location to keep him hidden from Vandal Savage while they figure out how to defeat him. Malcolm arranges a meeting between Vandal, Green Arrow, and the Flash. That doesn't go as planned. No fucking kidding, because Malcolm organized it.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Felicity, Thea, Diggle, and Laurel work with Team Flash to come up with a weapon powerful enough to destroy Vandal Savage. I don't know about you, but I can't wait until Laurel and Cisco have another interaction, because that last one was just
I can't wait. I can't. Mm-hmm. What I want to see is what's the new tech guy's name? I want to see him and Cisco.
Oh yes! Oh, him, Cisco, and Ray. Just throwing it out.
Yes.
I'm into it.
I need to see that. Into it. I need it in my life. It's got to happen.
So yeah, there's no words. I'm just so excited.
Mm-hmm. I can tell. You have a big smile on your face because the camera froze.
Yep, froze for me too.
Yep.
I was gonna flick it. But then I realized my microphone was there too, and that would have sounded terrible.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Uh-oh.
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 SpaghettiOs?
Dom.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon. PHENOMEDOM.
And you can find me at Clio Moto on this one. And on Twitch at the Clio Moto. And you can find all of us at ASOT TV Podcast on Facebook, or Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows. Until next week, see ya.
Later, man.
Later, man. Oh, we're stealing catchphrases, Dom. We have to stop.
No, it's okay. We're not stealing them. We're paying homage. There's a difference.